Hello, everybody. This is Lorraine from Canada with another Verbling class. This class is at a beginner level. It's a listening class. We're going to listen to two people talking as they're flying in a jet plane, and we'll be reviewing past verbs, past forms of verbs. And so I'll say hello to people as they join the class. And so far we have Suna. Hi, Suna. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you today, Lorraine?
I'm good. Thank you. Very good. Yes. So how is the weather in San Francisco today?
Maybe very good. Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
You're not sure?
Yeah. Now I wake up now.
Ah, you just woke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
7 a.m.
Oh, it's very early. Get your coffee.
Yes.
Okay. I'm glad you joined us.
Yeah, thank you.
Sum.
Hello.
Hi, Sum. How are you today?
Today is doing very well.
Doing well. Good. Nice to hear that. Have you been swimming?
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And Helton. Hi, Helton.
Hi, Lorraine.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm very good, thank you. Yes. So we have Maria as well. Maria in Spain. How are you today?
Hello, Lorraine. Fine.
Good.
Thank you.
I'm good. Is it still very hot today, Maria?
Yes, right. They are 54 degrees.
Oh. In
Canada?
Ontario yesterday we had a very big storm, and there was a tornado.
Yes.
What is tornado in Spanish, Maria?
Tornado.
Tornado?
Yes.
Okay, well, it was a small one, but it did damage in a small town where my friend lives.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was scary yesterday. Anyway, welcome. And we have Mary Carmen. Hi, how are you today?
Hello, Lorraine. Hello, everybody. Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a couple of days, so I'm glad you're with us. And Vu, hi Vu. Yoo-hoo.
Hi,
Vu.
teacher. Yes.
How are you doing today?
Not too bad, teacher.
Good.
Yes.
You sound tired. Are you tired?
Yes, I have some problems with my work.
Oh no. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well, forget about it for an hour and do
Yes.
English.
Yes.
That sounds good. Okay,
Yes.
glad you're with us.
Thank
And
you,
Renata. Hi Renata, how are you today?
Hello, Lorraine. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
And we have Joy. Hi Joy.
Hi, Lorraine. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. Were you in my class yesterday?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So now it says Joy. That's much easier. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so let's get started with our material. I have posted in Verbling the material for this class. I'll also post it in Google Chat in case some people are in Google Chat, and I will share it on my screen share. So this class is called Leaving on a Jet Plane, but when I put it I did this class once before, and the video for this class got over 1,000 hits because people thought it was the song Leaving on a Jet Plane. Has anybody ever heard that song? No?
No, teacher.
No? You don't know that song? Okay. It was a very popular song, probably in the 70s. So, yeah. Anyway, let's start. There. So the theme of this lesson is about traveling by plane. If you have traveled by plane, think about some of the things that you like about plane travel and some of the things you don't like about traveling by plane. And we'll start with Helton. What about you? Have you traveled by plane?
I never travel in plane.
Okay, you've never traveled by plane. All right. Do you think you would like to? Or do you think it's scary?
I think it's a very nice.
Yeah, the nice thing about flying in a plane is it doesn't take very long to get where you want to go. So that's kind of nice. However, it is sometimes crowded, so it's uncomfortable. Joy, what about you? Have you ever flown in a plane?
Yes.
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 And did you like traveling by plane?
Yes, I like it.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's so exciting.
It's exciting, yes. And you look down and everything is so small down below you.
Yes, I think it's very beautiful when I look through the window.
Yes. Is there anything you don't like about flying?
Maybe waiting in the airport. I think it's boring.
Yeah, and going through all the security, taking your shoes off.
Yes.
Funny, yeah. Okay, good. Maria from Spain, what about you? Do you like?
Yes, yes. I flew. For me, it's special because I felt afraid when has to take off or land the plane.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the word you used? You were.
I felt a few afraid.
Oh, you felt afraid, yes.
Yes.
When the plane took off and when the plane landed. That is, yeah, I feel the same way. I don't like takeoffs and landings.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's so true. Okay, good. Thank you. And Mary Carmen? How do you feel about traveling by plane?
Yes, I fly to dos veces, but it's exciting and I have scary.
You find it scary and exciting at the same time. Yes, I understand. What about the airport? Do you find the airport is not nice? Is it crowded where you are? Is there a lot of security to go through?
I can repeat, please.
Okay. I'm thinking about going through customs. In Spain, is it difficult to go through customs and security?
They are very security,
Mm-hmm.
and it's easy.
It's easy, but there is a lot of security. Okay, good. Renata, do you like traveling by plane?
Of course. Last weekend I was on a plane.
Were you? Where did you go?
Yes. Oh, I went to visit my grandma in another city, so it was a short trip. It's a weekend trip.
Right. So if you were to drive to your grandparents, how long would it take?
Oh, 5 hours.
Wow. And how
In a
long?
plane,
Yeah.
50 minutes.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Amazing. Is there anything you don't like about air travel?
Yes. I don't like the delay to get the bags.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, I don't
Waiting and
like.
waiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. What about you? Have you traveled by plane?
Yes, I have traveled by plane 2 times before. I like the plane, the speed, but I don't like the sitting. I don't like
Oh,
the
you
sit.
don't like sitting on the plane for that
Yeah,
length
because
of
it's
time.
narrow.
Yeah, they're narrow. It's hard to get up, and your legs go to sleep.
When you sit in the middle,
Mm,
and you go to the toilet, that is very inconvenient.
yes, and everybody has to get up out of their
Yeah,
seats so you can get by. Yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. Suna, I know you've traveled by plane. Did you like it?
Yeah, I love travel by plane.
Why?
Um, I love travel at a long distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so much expensive.
Yes, it is expensive. It is.
Yeah.
Is there anything besides the expense that you don't like about flying? No, it's all good. You like flying, and there isn't anything you don't like.
No, I like it.
Okay, that's fine. Very good. Boo, what about you? Have you flown in an airplane?
Oh yes, I have gone by plane 2 times.
Ah,
Is maybe I like to go by plane because it's convenient, more convenient than go by car or by bus.
mhm.
It saves time and good for my health. Um, uh, however, I don't like the food on the
No.
plane. and
They have a lot of nerve calling that food. I don't know what it is. Yes.
yeah, sometimes I hate waiting in the airport.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue then. We will be listening to two friends speaking on a flight to Los Angeles. There is some vocabulary that they use that we will look at so we know what it means. Most of it is quite easy. Let's start with Renata. We're going to match this first phrase with its definition on the other side. Can you do this for us?
Yes. To fall asleep, to go to sleep often accidentally.
Yes, just fell asleep. Good. Maria Carmen, the next word. Mary Carmen? Oh, I don't know where Maria Carmen is. Okay, Sum, can you do this one?
Dessert.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. Okay, we'll give it to Mary Carmen first. Can you tell me what this word
Desert.
is? Desert. Okay,
Desert.
and match it with the definition.
Yes. Area of very dry land.
Good. And this word is there because we also have the next word. And Some, can you say the next word?
Dessert.
Yes, dessert.
After a meal.
Okay, good. So be careful of these two words. There is a difference in the way they are pronounced. This one is desert, with the stress on the first syllable. Desert. So everyone should say desert.
Desert.
Good. So hopefully everyone's saying desert with the emphasis, the stress on the first syllable. This is an area of very dry land. The next word is pronounced dessert with the stress on the second syllable. Dessert. Everybody should say it. Dessert.
Dessert.
Good.
Dessert.
All right, so this is something sweet that you eat after a meal, your dessert. Very good. Okay, Maria, the next word.
Yes, disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Something that tastes horrible.
Okay. It also could be something that looks horrible, but in this case, it will be something that tastes horrible. It's disgusting. Very good. Suna, the next word.
Dream.
Dream.
Yeah. Imagine the story while you sleep.
Okay, good. All right, and Joy.
Yes.
The next one, can you say it and then match
Manager.
it?
Is the boss of company shop.
Okay, very good. Excellent. And Vu, the next one.
To land. When a plane returns to the ground.
Very good. When the plane returns. Excellent. And Helton, the last one, please.
To go straight somewhere. To go somewhere quickly without waiting.
Yeah, good. Are there any questions about any of this vocabulary? All right, so let's see if we can choose the right words to go on to the lines in the sentences. You might have to change the tense of the verb. So let's start with Vu. Can you do number 1, please?
Oh, yes. You put too much salt in the soup. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Tastes horrible. Very good. Helton, number 2, please.
The Sahara is the largest desert in the world.
Okay, that would mean it's a great big something sweet after a meal. Try the other pronunciation.
Desert.
No, desert.
Desert.
Yeah, desert. Good.
Sahara is the largest desert in the world.
Okay, good. And Suna, number 3, please.
Barbara Grammer's flight take off from New York and to land in LA.
Yes, and notice how the flight takes off. So how are we going to say to land? If takes, to take, takes,
Yes.
to land,
Yes.
lands, with an S on the end, lands.
Land.
Okay, so we need to change this, the to land, that verb, the infinitive, has to be adjusted to make sense in the sentence. The flight takes off from New York and lands in LA. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Are there any questions? Okay. So, Graham and Barbara are flying from New York to Los Angeles. We're going to listen to their conversation on the plane. What I want you to listen for the first time through is why didn't Barbara wake Graham up? Okay, Graham slept the whole way. Why didn't she wake him up? So if everybody will mute your microphone so the classroom is quiet, we'll get started. We'll play it through 2 times and then answer the questions.
Oh, I fell asleep. Where are we?
We're almost there.
Oh no! I wanted to look out of the window to see all the places we flew over. Why didn't you wake me up?
You look so very tired, I didn't want to.
I was asleep for over 3 hours. What can you see out of the window now?
It looks like desert below, but I think we're near Los Angeles. We went over the Rockies a short time ago. The mountains were absolutely beautiful.
I can't believe I missed that. I really wanted to see the Rockies.
Sorry, Graham. You can sit next to the window when we fly back to New York.
Thanks. Did you have something to eat? I know you were hungry.
Yes, about an hour ago. I ate chicken and rice. There was also a dessert, but it had pear in it, so I didn't touch it.
I'm really hungry now, too. I didn't have any breakfast this morning either.
We can buy something for you when we get to the airport. You don't like chicken anyway, and the alternative was Spanish omelet, which looked disgusting.
What other things did you see out the window? Did you see Chicago and the Great Lakes?
Yes, we flew right over Chicago. I could see little boats on the lake. It was wonderful.
I can't believe I was sleeping. And I had a dream about flying, too.
They showed a great movie, too. You know the one about Brad Pitt being the manager of the chocolate factory?
That's not Brad Pitt in that movie. I liked that film, too. I think we're starting to land.
Yes, we aren't so high now. What are we going to do when we get to Los Angeles?
We have to make a phone call to your father, don't we?
Right. Then let's go straight to the hotel to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Okay, I'm going to play it through one more time. You can also be looking at the true and false questions as we go through.
Oh, I fell asleep. Where are we?
We're almost there.
Oh no! I wanted to look out of the window to see all the places we flew over. Why didn't you wake me up?
You look so very tired, I didn't want to.
I was asleep for over 3 hours. What can you see out of the window now?
It looks like desert below, but I think we're near Los Angeles. We went over the Rockies a short time ago. The mountains were absolutely beautiful.
I can't believe I missed that. I really wanted to see the Rockies.
Sorry, Graham. You can sit next to the window when we fly back to New York.
Thanks. Did you have something to eat? I know you were hungry.
Yes, about an hour ago. I ate chicken and rice. There was also a dessert, but it had pear in it, so I didn't touch it.
I'm really hungry now, too. I didn't have any breakfast this morning either.
We can buy something for you when we get to the airport. You don't like chicken anyway, and the alternative was Spanish omelet, which looked disgusting.
What other things did you see out the window? Did you see Chicago and the Great Lakes?
Yes, we flew right over Chicago. I could see little boats on the lake. It was wonderful.
I can't believe I was sleeping. And I had a dream about flying, too.
They showed a great movie, too. You know the one about Brad Pitt being the manager of the chocolate factory?
That's not Brad Pitt in that movie. I liked that film, too. I think we're starting to land.
Yes, we aren't so high now. What are we going to do when we get to Los Angeles?
We have to make a phone call to your father, don't we?
Right. Then let's go straight to the hotel to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Okay. So, let's see. Why didn't Barbara wake Graham up? Anyone can answer this one.
Because he's tired.
Okay, he looked so very tired. Oops. We won't get that. I thought I had a... All right. So, now the true and false questions. Let's start with Helton. Number 1, read the question and tell me if you think it's true or false.
True. Graham has been asleep for the last 3 hours.
And
True.
you say true. Yes, that's true. Good. And Joy, number 2, please read it and tell me if it's true or false.
Barbara couldn't see the Rocky Mountains because of cloud. I think it's false.
Yeah. What did she say? Do you remember?
I think she said it's very beautiful.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountains were beautiful. That's exactly right. Maria, number 3, please.
Barbara hates chicken and rice for dinner and... Sorry. Barbara hates chicken and rice for dinner and appeared for the dessert. I think it's true.
Okay. She did eat chicken and rice for dinner. What about the pear for dessert? Did she eat it? Anybody can answer here.
Sorry, Robert?
No.
Yes.
No.
Barbara ate chicken and rice for dinner, but did she eat the pear for dessert? And other people were saying no, because she doesn't like pears. So she didn't touch it. So here the answer is going to be what? Maria?
I think it's true.
Well,
No?
it's true that Barbara ate chicken and rice, but she did not eat pear. So this statement is false.
False.
Yeah, no pear. No pear.
Yeah.
Okay. Mary Carmen, number 4.
Graham is hungry because he didn't have breakfast. I think it's true.
Yes, that was true. And in English, this man's name is Graham. Graham.
Graham.
Mm-hmm.
Graham.
We pronounce the G, but not the H.
Graham.
Okay, Renata, number 5.
Graham slept after the plane passed Chicago. I think it's true.
Okay. Whoops.
No?
No, Graham, let's see where that, I think he woke up right about that time. They had
Oh, I
just,
think he is asking for to her about Chicago.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know for sure.
Okay, let's see if we can find that spot and listen to it, because I don't remember either.
Near
Let's
for
see.
Chicago.
I'm sorry, repeat?
Graham wake up near Chicago.
Near Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think.
I think so too. Let's see.
Oh, I fell asleep. Where are we?
We're almost there.
Oh no! I wanted to look out of the window to see all the places we flew over. Why didn't you wake me up?
You look so very tired, I didn't want to.
I was asleep for over 3 hours. What can you see out of the window now?
It looks like desert below, but I think we're near Los Angeles. We went over the Rockies a short time ago. The mountains were absolutely beautiful.
I can't believe I missed that. I really wanted to see the Rockies.
Sorry, Graham. You can sit next to the window when we fly back to New York.
Thanks. Did you have something to eat? I know you were hungry.
Yes, about an hour ago. I ate chicken and rice. There was also a dessert, but it had pear in it, so I didn't touch it.
I'm really hungry now, too. I didn't have any breakfast this morning either.
We can buy something for you when we get to the airport. You don't like chicken anyway, and the alternative was Spanish omelet, which looked disgusting.
What other things did you see out the window? Did you see Chicago and the Great Lakes?
Yes, we flew right over Chicago. I could see little boats on the lake. It was wonderful.
I can't believe...
Okay, so he was sleeping before the plane passed Chicago. So this statement says Graham slept after the plane passed Chicago. So
Okay.
this is
Yes,
false.
it's false.
Yeah. Okay, sum number 6. Sum, are you there?
Yes.
Good.
Barbara watched a Brad Pitt movie. I think that is true.
Okay. Do people agree that she watched a Brad Pitt movie?
No, it's false.
Okay. Can you explain why it's false?
Because Brad Pitt is not in that movie.
Right. So she watched a movie that she thought Brad Pitt was in, but Brad Pitt wasn't in that movie. So it is false. She didn't watch a Brad Pitt movie. She watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I don't know who played in it, but it wasn't Brad Pitt. Okay, Suna, can you do number 7, please?
They will meet Barbara's father at the hotel in Los Angeles. Sure.
Okay, think about that. What are they going to do as soon as they land?
They visit parents.
I'm going to play the end of the listening. Listen carefully for what they're going to do.
I believe I was sleeping, and I had a dream about flying too.
They showed a great movie, too. You know the one about Brad Pitt being the manager of the chocolate factory?
That's not Brad Pitt in that movie. I liked that film too. I think we're starting to land.
Yes, we aren't so high now. What are we going to do when we get to Los Angeles?
We have to make a phone call to your father, don't we?
Right. Then let's go straight to the hotel to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Okay, so what are they going to do about Barbara's father? Did you hear it, Suna?
We have to meet Barbara's father.
They're not going to meet Barbara's father. They're going to do something different. Can somebody tell her? Call. They're going to call Barbara's father before they go to the hotel.
Yeah, yes.
So this one is false. They're not going to meet. They're going to call. Okay?
Yes.
That's hard. It is a long listening, so it is difficult to hear everything. All right, so we're going to try a very challenging thing here. We're going to listen again and try to put these sentences in order of what went first, then what happened after that, and so on. So I'm going to play one more time. Please, everybody, mute your microphones. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I fell asleep. Where are we?
We're almost there.
Oh no! I wanted to look out of the window to see all the places we flew over. Why didn't you wake me up?
You look so very tired, I didn't want to.
I was asleep for over 3 hours. What can you see out of the window now?
It looks like desert below, but I think we're near Los Angeles. We went over the Rockies a short time ago. The mountains were absolutely beautiful.
I can't believe I missed that. I really wanted to see the Rockies.
Sorry, Graham. You can sit next to the window when we fly back to New York.
Thanks. Did you have something to eat? I know you were hungry.
Yes, about an hour ago. I ate chicken and rice. There was also a dessert, but it had pear in it, so I didn't touch it.
I'm really hungry now, too. I didn't have any breakfast this morning either.
We can buy something for you when we get to the airport. You don't like chicken anyway, and the alternative was Spanish omelet, which looked disgusting.
What other things did you see out the window? Did you see Chicago and the Great Lakes?
Yes, we flew right over Chicago. I could see little boats on the lake. It was wonderful.
I can't believe I was sleeping. And I had a dream about flying, too.
They showed a great movie, too. You know, the one about Brad Pitt being the manager of the chocolate factory?
That's not Brad Pitt in that movie. I liked that film, too. I think we're starting to land.
Yes, we aren't so high now. What are we going to do when we get to Los Angeles?
We have to make a phone call to your father, don't we?
Right. Then let's go straight to the hotel to sleep. I'm exhausted.
Okay. So let's figure out what is the first thing that happens. Anybody? That's not the first thing that happens. What do you think is the first thing?
Graham was asleep.
Yeah, right.
Wake up.
Graham fall asleep.
Yeah, Graham falls asleep. It depends on whether we're thinking of this in terms of what we hear first or the events as they happen. So I would say Graham falls asleep. Okay, that's the first thing that happens. What happens next?
Graham wakes up.
Okay, but things happen before that. Remember, they're flying from, where are they flying from?
Over Chicago.
Rocky.
Fly over the desert.
Okay, they fly over the desert.
Yeah.
Barbara eats chicken and rice.
But they're coming from New York, right?
Right.
They're going from New York to Los Angeles. So where will the plane fly over first?
Over Chicago?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe over Chicago will be number 2. Let's see. Yes. So the plane flies over Chicago, but Graham is asleep. He doesn't know that they've flown over Chicago. So then what happens?
The plane flies over the desert?
Desert.
Desert.
Over the desert.
Okay, but before that happens, Barbara is awake. Barbara is doing things. So
Barbara eats chicken and rice.
Maybe she eats chicken and rice. I can't remember if she watched the movie first or ate chicken and rice, but I think it's eating. Oh no, it's watching the movie. Then she was eating. Okay, so these are all happening. Now what happens?
The plane flies over the Rockies?
Desert.
Not the desert yet. I think the Rockies. Well, maybe not.
Over the Rockies.
Over the Rockies. I'm just thinking about. Yeah. Well, let's see. See what we're. Yeah. Over the Rockies.
Oh.
Okay. Then what happens?
Graham wakes up.
Yeah, I think Graham wakes up, doesn't he? Good. And then?
The plane flies over the desert.
Over the desert, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And of course, the last thing, they start to land. Good. All right, very good. You guys did awesome. That's a long listening. So we have many examples of the past simple in this conversation. So for each of these words, we're going to do the past, just the past simple for it, okay? Let's start with vu. So the first one we've done already, fall, fell, enjoy, enjoyed. Now we're also going to decide whether we heard it in the listening or not, okay? So go ahead, Vu. Have?
Have, had, had.
Do you think we heard it in the listening?
Yes.
Yeah, because she had chicken and rice.
And
right?
rice.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm doing it that way. All right.
Wrote.
All right, so I've done that one already. So Suna, do look.
Looked.
Looked, yes. Remember when you have a k sound on the end and you are doing the past, it's a T sound, so it's looked, looked. Okay. Some.
Ate.
Eat.
Ate.
Ate, yes. If you're not talking, can you mute microphones, please? We have very noisy backgrounds. Thank you. Yeah, 8 is correct. Good. Okay, Renata, the next one?
B, I think is was.
Was, yes. Good. And Mary Carmen?
Drive, drove.
Drove, yes. Very good. Joy?
Wanted.
Wanted, good. Yes. And Hilton?
Fly. I don't know.
Can anybody help him? What's the past of fly?
Flew.
Flew.
Flew, yes, flew. Fly, flew, and the participle flown. Fly, flew, flown. Okay. Vu, the next one?
Went.
Go and went. Irregular. Good. Suna, can?
Could.
Okay. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to decide if these were used in the listening or not. And we decided that had was used, so that's good. Some, what about wrote?
No.
No, I wouldn't think so. She didn't write anything while she was on the plane. Renata, looked?
Yes.
Probably because she was always looking out the window.
Yes.
So she looked at the mountains for sure. Mary Carmen, what about 8?
Yes. They eat chicken and rice.
Yes, they ate Chicken and rice. Well, at least Barbara did. Good. Joy? Was.
No, I think.
Well, it is such a common verb. The verb be is one of the most common. So I think was probably was used. Let's check. Yes. Okay. Because it's so common, you can guess it was probably used. Helton, what about drove?
No.
No, not in an airplane, Ed. Good. Vu, wanted.
Yes.
Who wanted to do something?
Yes, maybe he wanted to look cow.
Yeah, for sure. Graham wanted to see all the things that Barbara saw. Suna, what about flew?
Flew? I don't remember. Sorry.
What is the airplane doing?
Flew?
Yeah, the airplane flew over the Rockies.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was there. Some? What about went? Do you think?
I think negative.
You think not?
Yeah.
Again, they're going somewhere. I think went was probably used. Let's check it out and see.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, it is so common. It's most likely going to be used. Renata, what about could?
I think it's a trick because they could to call the father. I don't know.
Possibly. Do you think it was used or not?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. So the only verbs that were not used were things that, well, Barbara didn't write anything and neither did Graham. They weren't driving anywhere. And nobody apparently said that they enjoyed anything. So, but that one was done for us. Okay. Again, this is just helping you with the listening. We got to hear it a lot, so we were able to listen to a lot of words. Now we're going to do some speaking. We're going to talk about a trip that you may have had. If you have not flown, like Helton has not, then just describe a trip by train or car. So you are going to practice using the past tense to describe where you went. Okay. Let's start with Renata. Okay. I'm going to close this. So tell us about a trip when you were flying.
Yes, my last trip was in this weekend, as I told you in the beginning of this class. And I went to visit my grandmother in another city. And what else? I don't know. I think.
Tell us a little bit about the flight. How was the flight? Tell us something
the flight was pleasant.
Okay. What did you see?
I
saw
the buildings. Yes. I saw the buildings, the lights on the buildings when the plane flew over the city.
Good. All right, very good.
It was
Nicely done.
beautiful.
Good. Okay, Sum, what about you? Have you been on a flight? And if
Yes,
so, tell us about it.
yeah, a few years ago, I went to Japan to to uh, present exhibition, but the flight is not very good
The
because
flight was not very good.
yeah, because the seat is a little bit narrow, and I was uh, sitting on in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
but the flight time um, uh, was not very long, just 4 hours. So I think that could accept. Yeah.
Okay, you could accept the discomfort
Yeah.
for the short time. Okay, good. Some remember to use the past tense even when you're talking about the seat. Instead of saying the seat is narrow, you say the seat was narrow.
Oh, was
Okay?
narrow.
Yeah, always in the past you must change all of the verbs to the past tense.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. All right. Mary Carmen, tell us
Yes.
about a flight you had.
I arrived in the plane in Zaragoza to Balears Island, and we have in the air 20 minutes, but
Okay. We
but
had, not have, had. We had.
we had in 20 minutes in the air.
Okay. So, Mary, you would say it, we were 20 minutes in the air. We were 20 minutes in the air.
But for me, I have very scary.
I was very scared.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to write that. Are you in Google Chat or Verbling Chat?
Google.
Google? Okay. I was very scared. Okay.
I was very scared.
Good. All right. Joy.
Yes.
Tell us about your flight.
I went to Singapore by jet plane with my friends. Yes, and I think that was so excited when I'm on the plane. And I think I was so excited when it take off and land.
It took off. Took
Oh,
off.
took
off.
Okay. Okay. And I think it made me feel like I'm on a roller coaster, I think.
No. Did it give you that funny feeling in your stomach?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it so much.
Okay, good. Helton, tell us about a trip that you have taken, even though it's not in an airplane.
In my last travel, I drove for my hometown last weekend, and the travel was a little dangerous because one piece of truck tire was on the road.
Oh, did you hit it or did you go around it?
I
The truck tire was in the road. It
I
is dangerous.
averted.
You averted it. Okay, so you went around the tire and didn't have an accident. That's good. Okay, Vu?
Oh, teacher. My last flight was happened last year. Um, in a plane, I knew how to use first aid.
You knew how to use
First aid.
first aid?
As first aid. First aid. Oh, maybe.
Why did you need first aid? Is that what you're saying?
They guide me how to use some adjustment, some maybe when a plane has a problem, I sorry, teacher.
Okay. Vu, try to make your sentences simple. Simple thoughts right now. I know there are many things you would like to say, and you don't have the words yet.
Yes.
So just make it simple. You went on an airplane. Did you have a good flight or a bad flight?
Sorry, teacher.
Okay. All right. I'll go on to Suna because we're almost out of time. So Suna, tell us about your flight.
My last flight travel was in Korea. I visit my parents.
Okay, you visited. Remember past tense. You visited.
Yes, visited my parents.
Was it a good flight or a bad flight?
Yeah, very good. I miss my parents.
Okay, but in this lesson, we are looking at the flight. Okay, so what the flight was like. What did you see when you looked through the window? Okay, that kind of thing. So, what did you see when you looked through the window of the airplane? Suna?
I'm sorry.
What did you see?
I just sleep. Sleep.
Did you sleep?
In flight? In the flight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sleep.
Just sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the be? No see outside.
Well, that's okay. That's one way to get through a flight. Okay, unfortunately, we're out of time, and I have a new person in the class, and I'm just going to say hi. Kim? Hi. You are very late in the class. I'm sorry I didn't see you. So this class is finished now. I have the next class right after this, so anyone who would like to, please follow me to the next class. I'll see you there, or I